Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is a very important channel update which I wanted to just bring you guys. You know it's serious when I haven't got the green screen and I'm just speaking with no graphics or anything to you guys. Yeah, this is just basically a channel update purely because I think things have perhaps been a little bit confusing on the channel for you guys over the past few weeks. As you've probably noticed, I've started to go more towards doing some more general football content as well as focusing on Wolves. Now, if you are new to the channel, what you probably might know or might not know is that we did used to be called Sweet and Sour Soccer, myself and James, and we were a general football channel. Now, in our early days, we did a lot of Wolves stuff as well as general stuff, but in the end, for some reason, we thought we can't do both. We've got to pick one or the other. So we started to actually go away from doing the Wolves stuff. Ultimately, due to that, we kind of missed the Wolves stuff, and James hasn't been able to record possibly as often as he used to, which meant I ended up then a few months ago wanting to go and bring the channel back to being more Wolves based. And for that reason, that's where Wolfie TV was born. But what I found, in all honesty, guys, is one, the theory and the overthinking that I probably did in regards to the channel in terms of thinking, right, if we introduce Wolves stuff, people that are just here not for Wolves stuff will just leave, was simply not true. And also on the flip side, Wolves fans seem to, you guys have still engaged in the Premier League predictions, other videos we've done as well. So I really feel at times I've probably overthought the whole process, and just, basically, if it's not a video you're going to watch, that doesn't ultimately mean like I'm never watching this channel again, in all honesty. And I think because of that, I think it's going to make more sense for us to move back to being Sweet and Sour Soccer. Now, I think the reason for this is it gives us more flexibility, and it really gets rid of some confusion. So, I guess for those transfer updates I've been doing that haven't been on Wolves, I think those that have maybe been coming across the channel, it's a little bit confusing really to come across a channel called Wolfie TV, but they're reporting on, for example, an Aston Villa transfer rumour. Now, that's, for example, is an example of one of those general football content, which I really did miss when I went more Wolves based, where I just felt I couldn't talk about certain things because that's not a Wolves thing. And I think the beauty of it being Sweet and Sour Soccer is the fact I can just, and myself and James, when he does videos as well, we can just do what we want as a channel. If we want to speak about Wolves one day, brilliant. If we want to speak about, I don't know, the state of financial fair play another day, then why not? If we want to speak about another club another day, then why not? So I think for that reason, that's why we're going to move back to being Sweet and Sour Soccer. Now, what does this mean in terms of Wolves content? Because I think obviously a lot of you guys, or say some of you guys may be new to the channel. The Wolves content is going to stay. We're still definitely going to do match reactions. James is potentially going to come back and start doing watch-alongs as well once the season gets started. In terms of Wolves previews, not 100% sure what I'm going to do there yet, guys, just because, one, I feel there's like a lot of Wolves channels, isn't there, that do match previews. I think what you guys probably want to see is the reaction to the actual what's happened in the match, our thoughts, our feelings, maybe some watch-alongs. Obviously, with James not being involved, like with England, we have that advantage of doing those watch-alongs, and obviously also doing other club watch-alongs as well. And I think we also want to go down the analysis route, which goes on more to James's part in the channel. Of course, James hasn't been as active as he perhaps used to be on the channel for complete, just so there's no confusion. He's just very busy, in all honesty, and just hasn't had the time to kind of record videos. There's been no falling out, anything like that. We still speak away from the channel on a daily basis. It's just that he simply hasn't had the time. So I think he's going to start coming back to the channel. But what we're going to be looking to do is he's going to come back when we want to debate something. I think that's when perhaps we're at our best as well, when we want to have a debate about something, a discussion about something, or a live chat with you guys as well. And I think that's where James is going to play his part in the channel, as for certainly for the moment. So for the majority of videos, you'll probably still have to put up with my face. And the rest of the channel, guys, it's going to come back with, you know, probably the best parts of Sweet and Sour Soccer. Going to be speaking about other teams, going to be speaking about analysis, going to be jumping into Premier League predictions. I've got a really good idea of what I'm going to do with them come the start of the season. I'm going to add a twist to it, which I'm hoping will just make it a bit of an interesting watch week on week and give you guys a reason to keep up with them and keep coming back and just add a bit more entertainment to those videos. Aside from that, as well, you know, potentially looking at doing championship predictions, just because there's a lot of huge clubs which are sitting in the championship at the moment. And we did used to do championship predictions back in the day, which I know for quite a few fan bases was probably a disappointment when we did stop. So I'd love to get your feedback, and guys, if you are watching this far into the video, on that as well, which if you potentially want to see them. So to finish the video off, guys, there is going to be a place for you if you're a Wolves fan. There's still going to be plenty of Wolves content, match reactions, other things as well. And if you're not a Wolves fan, then maybe a little bit more for your joy. We're going to be bringing back, obviously, a lot more of the neutral stuff. But obviously, thank you for those that have stayed with us throughout it all. We're hoping this change is going to be the best for everyone involved. Hopefully you will continue to support us, and hopefully it will stop confusing people when they're coming to a channel called Wolfie TV, which is doing random videos not on obviously Wolves. And hopefully, yeah, you just all stick with us, enjoy the channel, and hopefully I'm going to start bringing back some more lives with potentially James as well. So that was the update. Have a great Friday, guys. Have a great start to your weekend as well. And I'm sure I'll catch you on another video very soon. Take care. Goodbye.